Okay, so we're getting ready to start everything on the airbag install here. First thing we have to do is on the front side is this has dual fueling. You can fuel from either side of the bus. So there's a large fuel we can add on either side, but this one needs to go because this is in the way. So he always fuels from the other side anyway. So having one side to fuel on, it goes to the same tank. It's no big deal. So we're removing this hose.
This shows the connection of the fuel tanks. It's basically a T.
And then there's a vent on top that we'll have to remove. And we've got some fuel lines here that have to go on the other side of this. They need to get moved back out of the way. And that he wire brushed by hand and it went all the way through. So that's gonna get restructured over there.
That'd be the first thing.
But we're starting to get things cleaned up and moved out of the way, and that's the first step.
Is it rolling?
Yeah. So everything's getting rerouted back behind there. It's raining pretty good again. This looks like it's going to stick around for a while. We're about a quarter of the way done with the airbag install. I'm doing the cleaning and the rerouting and all that kind of stuff. So we just took our lunch break for the day, and we knew the rain was coming, so we got all the tools picked up. This is back there. Oh, you guys aren't going to like that camera, do you? So. Anyways, of course it's pouring down rain. No, I can't focus on anything about the windshield. There it is. This bus is on a horse farm. There's the bus. This is the position we've been finding ourselves in most of the day. Just like prison. This cap will go over that fuel intake. It's on there. So I just drilled holes through some steel plates that are going to go on the top and bottom of the bags. This is going to be welded onto here, so we beveled, I tapered the bottom of it to match the arc of that. And then that'll be the post that the airbag rides on. Won't be that tall, obviously, but the arc looks good. With the heat index, it's 110 degrees is what they're saying today. So we've got a couple fans blowing on us, which is probably producing a lot of noise for the video, but sorry. And then we got the pop-up tent set up too for some shade. But it's still really, really hot. But the fans do help. So this side is about done. Just got to hook up the airlines to it. The other side's all welded and ready to go. We just got a couple more things to do. So there it is. 2 airbags attached to the torch elastic suspension, and then up to the top there's metal plates that we welded in on the ends and on the top. Should work. We'll find out. We're getting ready to air them up.
Don't get me in the picture. I just want to make sure it's working.
Yep. Let's see what happens. It should push the axle down is what should happen right now, because the body's fully supported.
Ready?
Yep. It's coming down. Go ahead and stop.
It's got another car to do if we need to.
So go ahead and keep going. Just wanted to take a look at it. I mean, I saw the bags, the rolling lobes on the bag starting to roll up. It is pushing it down. Go ahead and stop. Is it off the bump stop there?
Yep.
And is there clearance behind the bags?
Yep.
That's good. That should have rolled the wheel on the other side. It's still sticking out a little bit at the top. Still got more to go. We got about 3 inches between the bump stops on this side. Yep, it's working.
So I'm gonna let it back out.
Let it back out so we can get the tires back on. Yeah. Okay, and if you want to go take that air line, there should be enough pressure out of the bag, I think. Still moving. So hook that air line up to the bus. I'll have you release the parking brake, and I'll adjust the brake on this side. So we got plenty of room between the airbag and the wheel, and that stays the same. That doesn't, the bottom part doesn't go up and down. Same thing on this side, several inches. So no worry about the tires striking the plates or the bags. Just gonna start it. was standing on it. And look at that. Shit, maybe you can't tell. That is about as high as my finger. That is a nasty bump. Ouch. Okay, well, that was a long, tiring 3 days. 2 days really to do that suspension. It's up, we got it up about 2 inches off of what would be 2.5 inches off the bump stops right now. We could go higher with it, but we want to take it for a ride and see if it settles out a little different than the way it's just been sitting. But it'll go up more. We didn't want to push it too much. See what it does when he takes it for a ride. He wanted to get it started since we opened up the fuel system to move those fuel lines and stuff like that. We didn't want to make sure we lost prime between the tank or anything. So he ran it for about 20 minutes. It did fine. There was no fuel leaks from any of those lines that we had disconnected. So it was 2 full days to do that, to do the suspension on there, and that was just me and him. So 2 people, about 8 hours a day, maybe almost 9 hours today though. It was a rough day. It was super hot, and then right at the end when that torque wrench, I was using my foot on it and just slipped up and hit me. Dang, I can't believe the size of the welt on my leg. It's definitely bigger than a golf ball, so that's insane. But anyways, gonna head to my next stop, and I'm gonna stay the night here tonight just because I'm super tired, and then head off tomorrow.